count. I'm gonna give you the quick countdown. Just kidding.
For no
Take
reason.
3, 1,
All
go.
right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to League of Girls Judgment Edition. With me are 8 lovely captains, and we have a draft order up here. So without further ado, I'm sure they're very excited to find out what draft pick they're going to get, if they get that first pick or that 8th pick and get to wheel around. So I will random now for you live.
And you can actually tune in on stream.
And there we have it. So first pick's going to be Sexy Shady. Second pick, Talon Baconhawk. Third pick, Awinia. Fourth pick, NYX Rose. Fifth, parentheses, 6, Heart Karen. 7, Pixel Heart. The hearts right next to each other. Heart to heart right there. And then 8, Apple Fire.
So I'm going to go ahead, based on that list, I'm going to update on our Battlefy link. So as we get those updated, actually, Callan, I'm going to go ahead and get those updated. If you want to tell them a little bit about the Judgment format, those that are tuning in.
All right, so the Judgment format is pretty simple, actually. We get 40 players. 8 of them get to be captains, as we have with us right here. And the other 32 players form the draft pool. So much like if you're familiar with fantasy football or a game of kickball out on the playground, we basically take the 8 captains, they do a snake draft order, draft the players one by one, till everyone has a 5-person team. We throw them together into a bracket. They play best of 1. And we crown a champion after 3 games. If you win 1 game, you guarantee yourself at least $5 in riot points. Win 2 games, and then you have a chance at $15 to $20 in riot points. And of course, if you win 3 easy games, 3 hours of your time, you can win $20 in riot points plus that triumphant riot skin. And if you're lucky enough to be the most outstanding player on your team, MVP, if you will, then you can also win yourself another $10 in riot points, furnished by Raise Your Weapon.
Baller. So, because I'm so prepared for this, I actually don't quite remember the out order, so where you actually random
Okay, hold on a second. You can tune back into the stream. There you go. Bam.
I actually did tune back into the stream.
Right. It's back up.
Oh, perfect. So, I'm going to have you drop this off. So, first pick, Sexy Shady.
You know, while we're setting this up, let's have the captains maybe talk a little about themselves, about how you got into League, how you heard about Judgment, what have you. So let's start off the top. Sexy Shady.
Hi there. I am Sexy Shady. Most of my coach calls me Ophi, but my name is Danny. And I've been playing for League. I've been playing League for about a little over a year now, thanks to my ex-boyfriend and his friend who got me into the game, and I've been playing it religiously every night ever since I started. Granted, I was a really shitty player when I started, but I'm better now, hopefully.
Don't worry, everyone's not very good at League of Legends except when they first start, except for me, of course.
Oh, yeah. Of course. But I do really like the game, and I love the fact that we do have this this tournament that is all girls, and it's not such a sausage fest anymore.
Yeah.
But if any of the girls that have looked on this sign-up sheet and looked at my profile, or even my profile in League, I do not have a very high elo, and I did not put my elo on the sheet. That is mainly because I find it very hard to play ranked, given that it's mainly a 50-50 pick. You either get a troll and you get people who are actually good and actually want to win.
Preaching to the choir.
That's why I do not play ranked.
So you have baller normal elo, is what you're saying.
Pretty much. But I do my main roles, which I'm going to tell right now for the team that I will be in, is that I play mostly AD carry, support, and a little bit of solo mid. For my team, I will snag the role of support, since that's just what I feel most comfortable in. And for my first pick, I'm going to snag a solo top, since there are very little of you on here. And so, excuse me if I don't pronounce this right, but Yvette Unedulch. I'm looking at this going, I do not know how to pronounce this name.
What does it start with?
I think it's Yvette Unendlich.
Yeah. Starts with a Y. VETTEUNENDLICH.
All right. Well, since the first pick overall in the League of Judgment Girls is now going to go to play for Team Sexy Shady, and that is Yvette Unendich. Hopefully I did pronounce that correctly, and congratulations. We've got 31 more picks to go, and I think the next person to tell us a little bit about herself, what group she's played for, a little bit about League of Legends, is Talon Baconhawk, who has probably the coolest name. No offense to anybody here,
I'm
but
a
the
fan.
coolest name.
Okay, well, greetings everybody listening. Thanks, Pato and Highwind for hosting this. This is really exciting getting to do this. As you guys heard, my name's Talon Baconhawk. There's a little bit of a story behind that name. My gamer tag has always been Talon, and I started playing LoL actually also a little over a year ago. And I was like, well, I want to have a last name in League. It's like a summoner name. So I was like, well, I like bacon and I like birds, so I'm going to be the Bacon Hawk. So I combined the two, so I'm Talon Baconhawk.
Surprisingly, a lot of Google images for that, actually, if you go search it.
I know. I couldn't believe it. Somebody told me to Google it one day, and I was like, wow. Somebody else has thought of this, too.
So, Talon, you've played in Judgment before. I'm not quite sure which one. You actually were on a winning team. Is that correct?
I started Judgment 2.
Oh, way back. You're kind of one of the
Yeah,
first.
and that's actually the one I won. On Dark Terror's team.
Yeah.
And I played support on that team. Actually, I've played support, pretty much support on every team because I've played with a lot of high elo folks, and they kind of push the girl player into the support role. But that's not a lot of that's going to be happening in this game. It's going to be all girls, so we get to play whatever roles we want.
You push them wherever you want.
That double support strategy, I'm feeling it. You send a support top lane, support bot. No, I'm just kidding. There are no stereotypes here in League of Girls because I've actually seen and played with a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but I've played with some of y'all, and I'm like, wow, this is, let me support. Hook me up. Let me
Yeah, that's right.
So, Talon, second pick in the draft. Do you have an idea?
Well, I'm looking at the list, and when I saw this list, there's a lot of awesome girls on this list, and I was really happy to see a lot of high elo girls. And myself, I know I don't have a high elo. I'm not ranked. So I'm actually going to go for somebody with a high number because it's going to make me feel a lot better about myself. Because I'm going to be playing AD carry because I played support before in Judgment, so I'll be playing AD carry. So I'm going to pick me up a good support, and I'm going to take Whimsicott.
All right, so congratulations, Whimsicott. Second pick overall here in our Judgment League of Girls. I'm hoping that starts with a W. It does. And, wow, 1,800. I'm a little jelly. All right, I'm a lot jelly. Let's be honest here. So, Whimsicott, off the board, you're going to be playing on Team Talon Baconhawk, someone that is not a stranger to Judgment. What? And after that pick, Awinia, tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell us a little bit about League of Girls.
Well, I am Awinia. That is enough said for most people in the community. As a lot of people know, I am the leader and creator of League of Girls. Ow, ow! That's right, over at leagueofgirls.com. So, yay, and I am in love with y'all for doing this. Hearts, many hearts to y'all. And there's not really much to say about me. I am here, I am there. I do just about a little bit of everything. And can I go straight to my pick now? Or do I need to keep talking?
Short, sweet, to the point. Some of us haven't eaten dinner yet. Some of us, it's actually on the East Coast, so it's probably late.
Some of us, just got off a plane. And
But yeah, absolutely, Awinia. It sounds like you're pretty comfortable with this format so far. You've been a huge proponent of this since we brought it up a couple months back. We're going to put on a big show for you guys. So, with the third pick overall, what are you going with?
I am going to go with, I was doing a little drum roll there. Don't know if it was picked up. But you know what? I'm one of those. We have a top pick. We have a really good support pick. I'm going to go with a AP mid, the mid solo. And I'm going to pick Applefire.
Applefire is a captain, so you can't...
Oh, Applefire is a captain. No! I didn't know it was.
No, it's okay. Applefire is actually one of our... Because it was a last-minute captain. We were trying to get in touch with a lot of captains. So you can't have Jessie.
Oh, no.
Making this event, and...
No.
But go ahead and try again.
I'm gonna go with. Looking at the names, I'm gonna find a funny name here. What's a name that stands out? That's not taken.
If you're actually on the Battlefy site,
That's what I'm looking at right now.
if you refresh it, I don't know if you ever refresh it, every time someone gets picked, they moved over to their roster, and then list
That's awesome.
will become updated for you to select. And then you can also click on their names and drill in and get an idea. Also, if you have your league client up, we recommend this for some of the captains, especially when you get really big strategy. You can actually pop it into Log King, or you can bring it up in the client just to get an even better idea, more statistics about that player.
I am going to actually go ahead and take Rice Bunny off the board.
All right, Rice Bunny was going to be a captain for this event. Unfortunately, I was unable to get in touch with her.
And believe it or not, I was actually just talking to. She's actually in chat. So unfortunately, the streams, the connection did not happen.
Sorry, Rice Bunny.
But
That's okay.
Shout out to you. Thanks for showing up in chat and showing up on time. You're going to be on a great team. Obviously, Owinia, an awesome person. So should have a lot of fun.
And next up, thank you for that pick, by the way, Owinia. I'm pleased to announce NYX Rose, also known as Emily. She could probably tell you a lot about herself, but the reason we thought we were going to be starting a little bit late because she was in a tournament qualifier for some amazing game not called League of Legends, but she can tell us a little bit more about that. NYX Rose, go ahead.
Well, I was just in a qualifier for Shoot Mania. It did not go very well. Didn't have much time to practice, but it was a lot of fun. I used to compete a lot in FPS. Like, I used to compete in Halo, but I've since switched to PC games. I started playing League of Legends only a couple months ago, and now I just mostly play League of Legends and StarCraft. I like to stream, and I'm also a writer for IPL and ESFI.
So you're totally going to tell IPL about us and get us the hookup.
Sure.
Awesome. So any questions about the format? The draft and the player format, or are you good to go and you ready to select your pick?
I think I'm good with my pick.
All right, and who is that?
I think I'm just gonna go by Elo and pick a mid solo. Is Alexa still up?
She should be.
Sure.
Yep. So Alexa.
All right, Alexa, off the board.
board.
Yeah. All right. I believe it's parentheses up next.
Hello!
Hey.
What's up, y'all? I'm Parenthesis. I picked the most gender-neutral name imaginable when I made my summoner name so I wouldn't get harassed.
Yes,
I've
I
been
hear that.
playing since the original Dota on Reign of Chaos, Warcraft 3, and not Dota All-Stars on the TFT expansion. So I've been playing MOBAs for a long time, and you guys picked all my friends already, so you have spies on your team that are probably going to play support Evelyn and Throw. So you made your own bed with rocks, Alliance.
No, we're gonna brainwash him. Sorry. Totally gonna turn him against you.
I don't even know. Let me see. You picked all my friends. I don't know what I want to do now. Let me break with convention here.
All right, breaking the metal.
And I'm going to pick the lowest elo person because I don't need high elo bitches to win. So, Tay-Tay, come on down to my team.
Come on down. Tell her what she's won, Bobby.
I love it. I love it.
Now, I can't quite back it up with my own personal elo. I hover between that gold-silver range personally, and I think that's the worst elo there is. But here in the judgment format, it pretty much balances itself out between elo, because it's not just solo queue. It's not a solo queue experience. You're drafting players. You get a chance to get on voice chat with them. We highly encourage teams to practice if they get a chance, or at least get a couple practice games in between now and the tournament on Wednesday. So, yeah, it's not a team you've been playing with forever and a day, but come on. If we all had teams that we were playing with all the time, we'd all be going pro. So, we feel that it really works out, and we get some really good games in this format. And hopefully, the whole idea behind this format is it's really community, like grassroots community style. Like, it gets players to meet players. I mean, that's how it started, actually. Originally, Cal and I played way back in beta, and we were playing with Reginald on back when he was with AON, and they used to do these Friday night Friday night fights or something where it was just beta, where you'd show up, you get it in a voice chat, and they're like, all right, there are 8 captains, pick teams, go. And we would always be last pick because no one knew who we were. And we ended up playing with Ginsu, Danton. I mean, a lot of those players that are actually doing really well for some of them. But yeah, we're proud to actually bring this format in the way it is and help grow communities. But yeah, you made a good point that you've picked your friends, so look out, spies. So Karen, you there?
Oh yeah.
It was
Hi.
all part of my master plan.
So Karen, also no stranger to judgment. You're actually a friend of ours here in the Pacific Northwest. Helped planned a recent barbecue where we got like 20 or 30 elite players to come out to Seafair.
Even Talon Baconhog's buddy Dark Terrors drove up and
Dark
joined in.
Terrors drove all the way from Portland. It was actually a really cool community event. You put in a lot of work for that. And so I don't know if I've ever been able to give you the proper thanks, but here now in front of our audience of hundreds or 40s, but I want to say thank you for that. You did a great job here for putting on that event. But no stranger to the format. Why don't you tell people who you are and what your goal might be, and go ahead and hit us with your pick.
My name is Karen. Heart Karen. Riot actually changed my name because I used to have a bad word in it. So that's how I got my
Wait, what was the
summoner's
bad
name.
word?
What was it? What was it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Karen, what was it? Because it's also on that Raise Your Weapon shirt.
Yes,
we
it
gave.
Yeah,
is.
there's all on my Raise Your Weapon t-shirt, and it was Fuck Karen. And I kind of got that name because it was late one night, and me and my friends were kind of, yeah. And they're like, why don't you just name yourself Fuck Karen? I was like, why? And then, like, I guess I just typed it in, and then, yeah. So that's
So
how I
the
got.
spelling would be FUC space KAREN. Am I correct?
They share the K.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they share the K. They don't want to just hoard it to themselves.
So back when Pato and I started streaming, and we were streaming at one of the local LAN events here at Intel, and Karen was playing in the format, and we were like, Callan, how are we going to say this on stream? And you're like, I think I'm going to go with the Fook Karen.
I dropped the C and just did Foo Karen.
Yeah. I want to say one thing. I like garlic bread. Just putting that out there.
You like garlic bread? All right. So
Next barbecue, garlic bread. It will be done.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
allergic to gluten, so you're my mortal fucking enemy. Get away.
Aw.
we have already got rivalries forming here over food. Karen, so again, no stranger here to the format. Any ideas who you got?
I'm gonna actually pick up Zyola. I think that's I don't know. I think that's how you say it. Zyola. I don't know.
All right.
I'd pronounce it Ziola. But
Yeah, but she
any way you pronounce it, it sounds awkward.
Or maybe
Well,
the Z is silent, just Yola.
yeah.
Well, thank you, Karen, for your picks. Iola, you're off the board. You're going to be playing for Karen. I think you're in wonderful hands. Because, again, Pato and I know Karen personally here in the Pacific Northwest. But that's going to lead us here to the number 7 captain, Pixelheart.
Hey, how's it going, everyone?
What's up?
My name's Pixelheart. I've been playing this game since a little bit after beta, and I'm going to pick my homegirl, Taco, which is I'm in the kitchen.
I'm going to go ahead and sort that list so I can find... What was that name one more time? I heard the... Oh, I'm in the kitchen. All right, Pixelheart. And she's your homegirl, so I take it you've played together before. Do you guys play on a team regularly, or?
No. She actually told me to sign up for this, so I did.
All right, well,
Shout out to her.
thank you, I'm in the kitchen, for getting more players here involved. Thank you for getting...
Oh, she changed her name.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll get that figured out here a little bit later, but for now, I think it's going to work out really good for us. Now, Applefire, I don't know if we had a chance to meet up in Vancouver, but we've been there for the Summoner Showdown, and I think we've played against each other in tournaments with Griffle and GG Ice.
Yes, I was there.
Oh, you were there. Oh, I don't even know if I had a chance to come up and say hello. I know I got to meet Griffle and GG Ice personally at the Vancouver event.
And aren't you
That one?
Gigi Ice's girlfriend?
No, I'm not.
You're not? Oh, okay, good. Because I was going to say he's been cheating on you with Griffle.
Oh, that's a wonderful thing to bring up on live stream. By the way, your boyfriend's cheating on you. What?
So,
Awkward.
Jesse, go ahead. I obviously gave you an introduction. Hopefully, I didn't ruin it. But tell us a little bit about yourself, and your plans here for the tournament.
I've been playing League of Legends for a little bit over a year. Shout outs to Triumphant Rice, and I'd like to pick Bubble Doodle.
You actually get 2 picks here.
Oh, 2 picks.
Yep, because it's like a snake. So you'll get this pick, and then we're going to snake back in reverse order.
And I'll take Kiru.
All right, so the first one was Bubble Doodle,
Yes.
and the second one was...
Kiru.
Oh, there we go. A jungler. Is that the first jungler off the board? I personally jungle, so shout outs to all you junglers out there. Those are really good picks here. All right, so we are going to thank you again for those picks. Jesse, we're going to go here in reverse order. That means Pixel Heart, you are back up.
Oh, yay. My second pick, I'm going to pick Charlo.
And Charlo, you are off the board playing for Team Pixel Heart. Karen, you're up. These picks are probably going to go a little bit faster. We've got our introductions out of the way.
I'm going to pick up, I don't know how to silence Dream, I think, the mid player.
Yeah, Silent
that right?
Stream.
Yeah, okay.
That sounds correct. And Silent Stream, you are lucky because when things starts to hit the fan, you're going to hear some great screaming on your Skype from Karen. I know. And, little known fact, Joe's screaming actually sounds exactly the same. I have video to prove it.
Karen and I were at a LAN together. We sat right next to each other, and I believe no one could tell us apart when it came down to who was screaming the loudest.
This I would like to hear.
I'm sure Callan has some video. We can bring that up here a little bit later. I actually hope not. Let's not do
the first ever RYW lands.
Parenthesis, you're up here for your. This will be your second round pick.
Oh, are you talking to me?
Yes, yes.
There's the only one parenthesis that I see here on this call.
Oh God. Hold on. I'm trying to look at who's left. That's the thing. This stream is like the text is really small.
You can actually go to the link on your own browser.
Oh.
And
yeah.
And you know what? My recommendation, I think this is what all the captains should do, or especially as we get later in the rounds. You go ahead and ask who's still left on stream. You could be like, hey, stream, who's in...
Okay, so what anyone in the channel, who wants to be on my fucking team? Anybody here?
Now, this may backfire.
No. LOL me. Who are you?
Talon, you can't be your captain.
Realize this is slightly delayed, too, so we're going to hear it a couple seconds later.
Ooh, goodness. Okay, what do I actually have on my team so far?
Looks like Switch is requesting to play for your team.
She's already on a team. I think that's Rice Bunny.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah,
is that Rice Bunny?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick. Wait, can I pick JetBlue?
My name is JetBlue.
Wait, who is that then? Hold on. Yeah. Oh yeah, my Ben is JetBlue. That person.
Right.
Yes.
And I don't believe she's been picked yet, so by all means.
Off the board.
All right. Well, because it's confusing because it says she's a captain on the right side.
So she originally was signed up as a captain. That's just all it means. But we were unable to get in touch with her.
And I'm gonna pick Ryu Nami for my.
You only get one.
I only get one.
Don't worry, it'll come back.
It'll come back to you. Don't worry.
Fifth is the worst position to have.
I know someone's waiting. I feel the same way when I play fantasy football.
So, I believe we're here up to Team NYX Rose. Emily, if you're still here with us, it's your turn to pick.
So I'll just go with Vera.
Vera with like a crap
Yeah,
ton of
yeah.
ace. All right, Avira, you're off the board. You'll be playing for Team NYX Rose.
Charging up
Hopefully
some
you
Dragon
guys-
Ball Z stuff right there.
Yeah, hopefully you've got a little bit, get a little bit FPS knowledge. You know, maybe you played some Halo or a little Counter Strike. You guys can talk it over, implement those strategies into your league play. And hey, Winnie, hopefully you haven't fallen asleep falling asleep on us with all that jet lag.
No, I'm here. I'm here, and I'm good. I'm actually going to go with Marilyn. Marilyn. Marilynne.
I certainly see her. She's gone ahead and been picked. She's off the board.
She plays support and support. I like that.
Just stacking them supports.
So
That's right.
Core support and a Kog'Maw. Do it up.
Mm-hmm.
carry strength certainly strong. Talon, it's your pick.
I have to apologize, Francis, because I'm going to take Runami.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it's okay.
I'm
I
sorry.
showed I didn't play my cards close enough to my vest.
I had
Not that
her
I would wear a
open.
vest, 'cause who
I had her
wears a
open in a tab for like 10 minutes now. So
So, Sexy Shady, you get
Alrighty.
picks here.
Ooh, I feel all special now.
Like your last two picks, because you get to pick two here, and then you'll get one more person on your team, but you won't have a choice in that matter, because they will be the last pick in the format. Now, there's nothing wrong with being the last pick. Statistically, last picks go on to play in championship matches if you take a look at our history. So, with out of the way, go ahead and hit us with two picks.
Okay, well, I'm going to take Easterbot for her secondary jungler, since we don't seem to have any other junglers, and Applefire was kind enough to remind me of that. But I will take Easterbot, and then I'm going to snag my mid solo. Excuse me for the for the thing in the background. My parents aren't too kind with. Hey, I have something tonight. Oh, really? Whatever. Okay. For my mid solo, I am going to take Beauty Get Some.
All right, Beauty gets some. I love how it's
That was
also
actually
in
said
caps.
correctly.
So I don't know Beauty Gets Some at all personally, but I know Easterbot, I believe, is the girlfriend of the Swift one. If someone can confirm that for
I
me.
can confirm
Yeah,
that for you.
she is.
Yes. So now those that don't know the Swift one, he's a UW, University of Washington college student, but he's also a pretty good top lane player.
Well, now he's actually relegated himself to 80 bot because top's too confusing for him now that Darius is apparently.
All right, Talon, you get one pick here.
okay, this is tough because somebody took my Esther.
Oh
Sad.
no.
No, I wanted
Esther.
her too, you know.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Because we're all on the same team.
I was
Good
like,
pick,
dude,
Sexy Shady.
ever since Apple was said Joe, I was like staring at the name, going, "Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it."
No.
So,
This is tough now. Oh God, what do we do? What do we do? Okay.
FYI, Highwind will be giving jungle lessons after the draft. No, just kidding.
Oh my gosh. I will go ahead and take fashion.
All right.
well, at least you know you got style.
Oh yeah, and bacon.
You need anything? Those are like two of my favorite things in this world.
Oh yeah.
Saw some coffee too.
I know. I wanted to go all food team, but it didn't work out.
You gave up the kitchen. You gave up.
Dude.
It's gonna help the whole.
Gosh, she's
Dude.
nice, right?
I call for a remake.
Alrighty, Winia. Here you go.
All right. Oh, it's tough now. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. Ooh. I am going to have to go with Sintage for solo top.
Pitch, top solo. Looks like she'll be playing her second role here. Not quite her primary role. But she's off the board, gonna play with Team Awinia.
As pointed out earlier, we don't have a
Best
lot of
team
top
NA.
solo primaries.
All right, Emily, you're up. Now, two of your picks, the first two picks, all started with A, and unfortunately, we're completely out of A's, especially because Ivira had like 4 of them. So,
Okay.
I don't know if name has anything to do with your next pick.
Can I take Mira Kisora for her top?
Oh, I'm sorry, was that... Oh, Mira Circuit...
Mira, yeah, whatever. Sorry.
Sorry.
I believe that's. I think
Actually,
that's Sally, isn't that?
That is Sally.
That is
She's a
Sally.
photographer. She was also at that barbecue here in the Pacific Northwest. Some really great pictures. All right, looks like you're going to play with Emily on Team NYX Rose. Parenthesis. We're back to
Yo. Okay, so wait, do I get to just pick one?
you get one more. And then
I
you'll
never
get
to pick 2.
well, you're not on the end. You have to be number 1 or number 8.
Damn it. Okay, I am gonna pick Blonde Bomber, because she's blonde like me.
It's a good choice. You guys will have some something to talk about.
Natural blondes.
What if she's not though?
She is, I know her.
Okay.
So,
Confirmed.
All right, Karen.
I'm gonna pick up Princess something. I don't know.
Princess Jovial.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I think you stole someone's pick there.
Oh, no, that's cool.
All right, Princess Jovial off the board. Going to play for Team Karen. Pixel Heart, you're up.
Oh man, there's like, I don't even know who to pick.
Well, you can always ask the stream chat. You can also dig into here and look at some of these summoners, check their records, see their play history. You could also roll
Alright,
dice.
hold on.
Where'd you guys come
By the way, who's ever on chat as Slender Man, I hate you because I just hate that game.
Oh, did anybody tell you the first round of Judgment is actually Slender? Man, I'm sorry.
Oh boy. That must have been some pretty funny reactions.
Alright, I'm gonna pick Stimmed Up.
Stemmed Up? I
Yeah.
believe that could be a StarCraft 2 reference. If it is, I bet that is a great player.
Go Terran.
Screw Terran.
Yeah, they're OP.
Aaron Power.
All right, Applefire, you get 2 picks here. This is going to round out your roster.
I'll take Love Christina and My Zoom.
I'm sorry, what was the last? Oh, Myzoon.
My Zoom.
All right. So your team is the first roster to be completed, even though you were last pick, meaning you got the 8th pick, but you also get to be the first team to complete. How do you feel about your team so far?
Pretty good.
All right. Well, if you're Myzoon, Love Christina, K-Roo, or Bubble Doodle, you should try and get in touch with Applefire if you're here on chat. Otherwise, Applefire, it should be your responsibility to try and reach out to those players. But I'm glad you're feeling pretty good about your team. So the next team to complete their roster is going to be Pixel Heart. This will be the last pick for your team.
Alright, I'm gonna pick SSKYUBR Burst.
SSQ Burst.
Yeah.
All right. SSQ Burst, you are off the board. You're going to be playing here for Team Pixel Heart. Pixel Heart, your roster's complete. How do you feel?
Well, at least I got my backbone, and that's all that matters. So I'm not sure about the rest of them.
Well, you have an opportunity to reach out to those players, see if you guys can get a practice game or 2 in. I recommend for all captains that, not only reach out to your players, but maybe you can only get 3 or 4 on at a time. Just replace them with someone you know that can fill in for the role that they might be playing, and just go ahead and get a practice game or 2. And it really can help you guys get ready for your first game on Wednesday.
Yep.
But it's good to hear that you got your backbone. That's kind of the best part. Not only do you get to meet some people you don't know, but also if you're a captain, you have that opportunity to draft friends, or in some cases, draft friends of other friends and steal their players.
Get some dirt.
So Karen, you got one more pick.
I think my last pick will be, is it Dory something?
Dory,
The
go
last-
Dory.
Yeah.
I did a stream with her. I know her.
Well, there you go, Karen. Reliable information. How do you feel about your team?
I feel like we'll do good, so I hope we win and beat everyone else. But yeah.
All right. Parenthesis.
I don't even know what I have on my team, so I'm gonna go with Bewildered Rose because they can play anything apparently.
Exactly, those wild cards.
Well, all right.
Like, all right.
So word just came in that Broda Rose may have had a name change or isn't appearing on Logging. So it's a great time to bring it up that, let's say, captains, you've had a chance to reach out to your players, you're not getting any responses, can't find them in the game client or can't find them, in Logging. For whatever reason, they're unable to contact you. That's why we do have a waiting list. Now, these players won't be drafted unless we know for certain that, like, let's say Karen comes back and says, hey, Dory, Gum Dory, she signed up, she got drafted, she just can't play for whatever reason, go ahead and find a replacement. And then Karen will have an opportunity to pick a replacement off of the waiting list. Not named Sharks, because Sharks is not a female. We can confirm that. Somehow he got signed up here. So the joke's on Sharks, because we might not let him into the next jut. Just kidding, Sharks. Pound Sea Life. But yeah,
Someone's desperate.
So go ahead, we'll put Bewildered Rose on your roster, and if for whatever reason there's a player that you're unable to get in touch with, let us know, and we'll be able to help you guys get your roster together. That being said, Emily, last pick for your team with 4 picks to go.
I'll just go with Incideni.
All right, Incendieni. All right, I'm not going to screw that up anymore. How do you feel about your team, Emily?
Feel good.
All right,
Not sure what to expect, but it'll be fun.
That's what I like to hear. Hey, Winia.
Let me think here, because I think I may need to switch roles, but it's okay. Because, nobody likes the jungle, apparently. Katarzyna. I'm going to go with her.
Awesome. Katarzyna, you're off the board. You're playing for a Winia. And now we're down to 2 picks left. So, Talon, you can do one of 2 things. I do this every judgment. It's probably annoying for Callan because he's like, God, he's going to say it again.
Confirmed.
You can pick one person for your team, or you can pick one person for Sexy Shady. The end result is the same.
Yeah. I'm going to take... This is interesting. I'm going to take Starry because I like stars.
All right. That's a good
I feel good with that because all I had left was an AD carry in May's primary, so...
Well, there you go. You're welcome. Yeah.
All right,
Yes.
ladies. So these are your rosters for the event. You can always use this link to double check. I recommend getting them added as friends in game, obviously. I'll be sending out an email to everybody that signed up to let them know they can check this link to check their rosters if they weren't able to tune into the draft. If you guys have any questions, obviously you can message Pato and I on Skype. We will be starting the event Wednesday at 6 p.m. Pacific time sharply. It is a single elimination best of 1. We're going to cast every game. There are going to be 2 primary sets of casters for the event. Pato and I will be casting one of those primary sets, and then we've got 4-Court Jester and a Snickers Snacks. We'll be co-casting with 4-Court Jester for that event as well. So we recently brought her on. She's doing a lot of content writing and being really awesome for us here at Raise Your Weapon and helping us put some events together. So we're actually proud to have her on board. She's been practicing with Pato. Now she's going to get moved up to the big leagues and cast with 4-Court Jester. So if you guys have any questions, make sure you get in touch with us. But the games will start, and we'll send out a document with how to create the, or not so much how to create the game, but what to name the game and the password and who the casters are going to be for each game that that will be cast. Does anybody have anything they'd like to say? Any shout-outs to those in stream or friends, family?
I want to have a shout-out to all my guy friends who support me. I go every single day going, shit, I'm nervous. They're like, oh, you'll be fine. But,
Guys.
thanks to all my guy friends out there who keep my spirits up.
Well, shout out to all those guy dudes out there as well. Any other shout outs?
I will. I gotta give a shout out to all of the League of Girls. So,
Yeah.
Because I heart them all. And everybody else who has supported this, retweeted, spread the word. We filled this up in a couple of days, which amazed me. And I was super excited. And so, yay. So I gotta give a shout to all of them.
Oh my God! So
Anybody?
I just got a text from my boy. Hey Kevin, love you.
Well, guys, thank you so
This
much.
is an estrogen zone. Stop talking about fucking guys. Girls
Well,
zone.
I'm sorry.
So, guys, thank you so much for coming here, joining us for the draft. The tournament is on Wednesday. We are going to cast everything. Very quick shout out to our sponsors. It's going to be Seattle Versus. We're going to be doing a really big, cool league event at in September. If you're in the Seattle area, let me know if you don't already know about the event. Battlefy, which helped us take registrations for the event. They're kind of our registration guru site. And the reason I'm mentioning Battlefy is because your event that we're going to be streaming will be streamed in front of a live audience of about 1,000 people, because the owner of Battlefy is going to be at a business developer conference called Grow, and they're going to be unveiling Battlefy, their website, as well as a stream of the event on an 80-inch screen via projector at this event. So you guys will be streamed to the biggest audience that we've had to date, and we're proud to present that. And also a big thanks again to League of Girls and Awinia for helping us put this together.
So I'm speechless now, but I love you guys. I've always loved you guys since I first talked to you, and I was really excited when you guys brought this to me, and hopefully we can do a lot with this. From all the feedback that I have, Riot's been telling me to do it on EU too, so we'll have to talk about
that's
that.
great. Can't talk now, but yeah, with the popularity of this event, we're definitely looking to run more of these in the future. The event was originally created to be run in a consistent fashion. That's why, Pato and we've already done 8, Judgment 8s, not to mention a couple of Judgment BCs as well. So, we're really going to be looking to run these consistently. Either for maybe it's going to be once a month. We're also looking to run an EU West version as well. But don't be surprised if we create another one, give you guys a advance notice to get you guys signed up.
Just contact Awaina. She posted on my site. We're cool.
We can certainly do that. Well, guys, thanks again. I think it's a good place to wrap it up, and we look forward to seeing you on Wednesday.
Yeah.
I look forward to it.
All right, thanks you guys.
Bye.
Go Team Pixar.
Thanks all of you viewers also.
Oh, here we go.
Name our teams.
Typically, the team captains. If you happen to want to name your team, we might be able to make that work. But captains of it, they kind of run the show.
Well, I'm a captain.
You are?
Yeah.
You get to run the
Team Bacon Hawk. Come on, sizzle.
Thanks, guys. I will definitely catch up with you guys here on Wednesday.